Hey, Equilateral. Congrats on first. Thank you. Yeah, Merklig. You got second. All right. Oh, you guys saw the header? I guess I showed it briefly. I don't have like crazy stream lag on, do I? You guys can hear me, right? Alright, cool. Ugh! What's up, late night gang? Or early morning gang if you're EU, maybe? Mostly. So, I'll show you guys what the plan is for tonight. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. But the agenda is, so this is a game indicator. So it's supposed to, there's supposed to be more than one of them. And it'll show like whether you won or lost the previous games. So I need to make that have the right number and also show whether a particular game was a win or a loss. So there's that, and I need to make this turn indicator here also work correctly, because right now it just always is showing the animation state to the left, but it needs to like point to whoever's turn it is. So that's the agenda for tonight. I don't expect it to take much more than like an hour or two, but we'll see. Yeah, I asked for some advice from our buddy Kaplow, who helped with the UI for the new launcher. And Kaplow he's actually a designer, unlike me, and he does some really great work. So he put up some some wireframes to sort of adapt, or sort of because I asked him where I could put this information, and he sort of mocked up these wireframes here, which you can see the header is very similar to what I'm doing right now. So it's mostly very similar to the UI I did, but we just moved a few things so that we could fit this header. Yeah, things are progressing pretty well, I think. We're getting close to having the game preparation scene fully done, which is a big step. It was a big step. There's still a lot to do after that, but it's probably the biggest step towards ranked. So anyway, so yeah, Koplau wireframed out a header for me, and he helped design the arrows. He gave me the design for these arrows too, so super helpful to talk to an actual designer who is much better at information architecture and display and stuff than I am. Maybe eventually Tommy, but that's not a priority right now. I'll explain that in a bit, Life Noodles. Let's see. But it's to show color, basically. I'll show it off in a bit, I should say. But yeah, it's to show what color somebody selected. Yeah, in tournament mode, it's really awkward. It's like, I think I might have it somewhere in Figma. Yeah, in tournament mode, it like colors the text of the character, but it's like super awkward. It's like hard to tell what that means. So I'm hoping the stock icons is a little bit better. I think being able to select who you play for a rank is a terrible system. Just like being able to avoid anyone that can beat you, it just doesn't make any sense. So yeah, no, you won't get to know who you're getting matched up against. You also won't, for similar reasons, I'm not going to allow rematches. At least not ranked rematches. If anything, I might let people move to like friendlies, to unranked basically. But no automatic rematches. Yeah, it'll be, I mean, MMR, region, distance, etc. will be the... qualifications for connecting you to someone. I'm the facts. Yes, you do. Fine tap, yeah, there's always limits, but I mean, we've worked ways around some of those limits. I don't really need this. Should always be odd number games. Null boss. I think at my peak I was climbing like V6, V7, but I'm quite weak at the moment. I basically stopped climbing for like a year and a half through COVID. I'm just now starting to get back into it. I think Red Sock, my ideal plan against smurfing is to make people not need to feel like they need to smurf. But we'll see. Yeah, all gyms are different. That's rough. I've sent a time. I haven't climbed outdoors too much, but I've sent a small. I think I've sent one V6 outside, and maybe a few V5s. Sombrero, you dissuade that by making it so that you very quickly play against people that are your level. And it's annoying to have to make accounts over and over again. All right, enough questions about smurfing and stuff. Gonna focus a bit on the work in front of me. Let's see. This should initialize. Oh, right. I need to first allocate memory for. So I think it's how many C-Alex do I have in here? So data game results equals I cannot do a backflip. I don't drink very many carbonated beverages, to be honest. I guess because these are pointers, so technically I think this should work. It feels kind of awkward though. No, Fizzi does not actually originate from carbonated beverages. It's like I picked it when I was young, obviously, but it's like we'll say derivative of the word fission. That's why it's an I and not a Y. All right, let's see if we end up with three game result things now. Sweet. How's that spacing? Are they too close? Let's see what it looked like in the wireframe. Or a little bit more split. No, what's up, None? Thanks for the resub. Thank you, thank you. It's been hard at work. Hard at work. Yeah, it's getting there. It is certainly getting there. Well, you know I'm not gonna give ETAs. But yeah, I'm worried if I say it's getting there, people means the whole thing is getting there. No, I'm getting close to finishing the scene, which, like I said before, is a really big step. It's a really big step towards getting ranked out, but there's a lot more to do after that, unfortunately. That was interesting. Why did it do that? There is not coach chance. No. What the fuck? Why? Maybe I made a mistake. Alright, let's see if that fixes that weird issue. Looks like that worked. Okay, so anyway, now that we have those game result icons, or we'll say panels at the top, we have to populate them. Might need to do some assembly for that. I think I need to go to some assembly. I haven't done very much assembly for this, so I've been doing most of the scene logic in C, but there's been a little bit. All right. So we have game prep data. Okay, this is what I want. How do I do this? Probably Dasher Tim. Dasher Tim. Whatever. I won't think too hard on this. Hello, Mooj SSBM. Is there a... I feel like there's a way to do... by winning. Of course, I guess. It's hard to lose when you're programming. It's like some eggplant tomato thing with olives and broccoli. I am vegan, yeah. Um, this is assembly, so it's definitely a bit harder to read than C. I mean, I started coding by taking some programming classes in high school. I was lucky it was offered at my high school. And after that, just practice finding projects to work on. I think when I really started to get better was when I wrote a RuneScape bot. Or not a bot, but a script for a RuneScape bot. Rank's doing pretty well. Um, RuneScape is such a grind of a game. and I was a kid, so maybe I had less morality than I do now. I'm not sure I would still bot today. But it was a very good exercise for learning programming. Um, let's see. I think branch L R12. 0. I think it's 0. Wow, my autocomplete is not helping me. Amazing. Yeah, so the size and then the length. So R3. And then low to immediate R4. GDPO size. Or GPDO. Actually, I think there's a lot of skill in RuneScape. I was looking at, like, I guess dueling competitions, and like one person just like dominates. So I thought it was a little shocking too. I don't know too much about it, but apparently there is actually a lot of skill involved with like how you switch between stuff, because you have to like switch armor mid-fight to like kind of counter what your opponent is doing and stuff, and switch weapons and activate like skills and so on. Yeah. I think Jonesy, what I would say I learned is just sort of the ability to put together a project that does something useful. I think that can't be understated. It's like you can have all the conceptual coding knowledge in the world, but like if you can't apply it practically, it doesn't help you. And so I think like what the script did is it gave me a really complex problem to have to solve, and I had to like grow in order to be able to solve it. And I think that's the best way to learn anything, really, but coding especially. Yeah, I've watched that video, Too Many Falcos. I also did see Blair's tweet. Okay. That should do it. And now here. What's up, Mark Revival? Welcome. I think this should work. Stores, current game, R6. Yeah, I think that should work. One thing that I'm not sure about is, let's see, this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't know if this array of bytes is gonna start there, so let's try to figure that out. So Okay, cool. So game result 0, so that makes sense. Now I'm gonna let Mr. Bowser here win. And what I'm curious about is if that index will say, okay, cool, it did work. So result 1, so that means that Bowser won game 1. Cool. So I think that means that I'm done with the assembly. And now I need to go here. This part should be easy. Alright, I'll do check if player won this game. Alright, first I need to check if I is less than minor data current game -1. Yeah, this file is pretty long. It would be nice to split it up a bit, but it is what it is. I don't think it's something that'll get updated that often anyway, so. Okay, so now that means the game is completed, and we'll do is winner equals minor data game results I equals data match state local player index. That means we won. And now game result. Hey, thanks for the sub. A bunch of other more shite. Thank you. Much appreciated. You're welcome, you're welcome. Okay, so now I set the result of our GR to is winner game result win, and otherwise game result loss. Sick. Alright, let's see if that works. Shit. Alright, slash prediction. Alright, you guys got a minute to predict whether or not this will work. What we want to know is whether it will show a W or L correctly in the proper game box in the top of the game in the header. Are you believers or doubters? Wow, we got a lot of believers so far. Either that or we got some rich believers. Good odds. Good odds on the doubt right now, just saying. I don't knock anyone for playing the betting odds. Don't knock anyone for that at all. All right, let's see. Let's see who's right. All right. Right now, there's nothing, so that's correct, since we haven't played a game yet. We'll let Bowser win. So we should see an L in the top left box, assuming this worked correctly. Oh, it did not work correctly, apparently. Rip. Damn, the doubters have been killing it recently. Sorry, guys. Programming's hard. I appreciate all you believers, though. I do appreciate you. All right, let's figure out what went wrong. We're gonna log. We're gonna log a couple things. We're gonna log out the current game. Honestly, debugging is probably one of my favorite parts of programming. It's like detective work. Alright, so this will say what the current game is. And then... of... It'd be sad if my logic is correct and it's just an issue with the file. Don't worry about that right now, Hockey Lover. It'll get fixed. It's a bug with the fact that we're using MX, but we're not using a custom MX ISO, and there's still issues with that I need to work with Uncle Punch and Ploge to work out, but I'm not focused on that right now. Okay, so actually the logic is correct, I think. So why doesn't it show? Is it because it's bugged? If that's why, I feel so bad for the believers because everything was correct. There's just a bug sometimes with how the files save. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Oh, that sucks. Let's see. The texture got messed up. I don't know why this bug happens. It's really annoying. Let's see. Let's see if that fixes it. See, that something is really wrong. Oh, shit. I think I know why it's doing that. There's our L. Oh, that sucks for the believers. It wasn't technically my mistake. Maybe it was kind of, but it's like, see how this is back now? It's because I fixed that earlier. Anyway, I'll show you guys this now. The character picker, which I'm pretty hype about. I think it's pretty sick. So the character picker, someone asked what the stock icon was before, and I said it was to change color. And you could see when I hit X, actually I think I'm hitting X there. If I hit X, I'm on my keyboard, so I'm not 100% sure, but I think I'm hitting X, and it changes the color that you pick. So you can like pick your character. Unfortunately, right now changing characters does not work. So we're not gonna do that. At least it kind of works, but it crashes the game because of there's some kind of bug with the files being loaded that I need to figure out. But we'll figure it out later. Why are they in that order? They're in that order because that's the order that they are in the game data. So basically, Captain Falcon is index 0. I think DK is index 1. If that was correct, I don't remember. Anyway, they're in the order of their game indexes. Yeah, I'm really bad at playing on keyboard, by the way. And actually, my mappings are just garbage. I need to remap things and then maybe sort of... I'm not sure if it's the same on the tournament mode character picker. It might be. Let's find out. Actually, first, okay, there's our W. Cool, so that seems to work. So that shows the game score, so it's 1-1. I mean, that's hard to say, Fits Me Gently, because it's like... I think Melee is still one of the best games ever of all time. Like, the best. The only game I consider to be close is Rocket League. And so, like, I'll always love Melee for that, but me personally, as like a competitor, I feel like I'm kind of retired. So like I love Melee, but it's not the same sort of fervor I had when I was younger and like trying to get better and so on. Newer to the game, we'll say. But I don't think it's because I've been working on it. I think it's just because I've been playing so long. It's funny you say that, Rubicon, because I actually find Rocket League to be not frustrating at all. Other than when you have like toxic teammates, is pretty annoying, but I don't mind having bad teammates even, like, it's not a big deal. Oh, we got 1 bit, let's go! What's up? Okay, so what did we learn? We learned that replacing textures is not a good idea. So let's remove this, import this, import this, save. Now go here. Nope, not here. Here. I wish I could name these. Like give it my own name so I can have to remember what all of them are. Now I go in here. And yeah, these are cleared again. And now I change this to this. And then this to this. Save. Let's see if it's still fucked up. It is fucked up again. Let's try something else. Let's see. Save. Exit. Glad to hear that, Nathan Sandwich. So I'm assuming what's happening is that it's trying to, because I imported this from the other one, it's trying to reference the same texture. And maybe I'm like overriding the texture somehow? Night corruption. No, there won't be a way to test your connection. But we will try to automatically detect bad connections. I don't want player input in the process because I don't want people to be easily able to dodge people they can't beat. Oh, I think it worked. Maybe. Let's see. Nothing quite like restarting the program. I don't really want to get into that kind of detail, Elliot, right now. We'll have a solution. Slippy stuff runs on GCP. Okay, so the get ready texture worked. And the L works, hooray! Okay, so restarting the program fixed it, hooray. Brilliant stuff. Okay, so our win-loss indicator works. So that's one of the things I wanted to get done tonight. The next thing is the turn indicator. So basically to show whose turn it is. And I think that'll be even easier than this. So I think it shouldn't take too long. Cool. Looking good. Oh wait, this is a bug. Why doesn't it initialize with a selected stage? That's really weird. What happens if I hit... Oh. If I hit A, it shows it. What? Well, I guess let's fix that first. It's annoying because I have to go through 2 freaking games to repro that. Actually, let's see if I can repro it by... Well, first let me commit. My Fox kind of clean. Yeah, my keyboard Fox. It's awful. I can't control anything. It's just too annoying to pick up my controller every time I want to play. It's just much, and I'm not actually playing, so. Okay, so I commit that. Next, I want to look into this bug. So let's see if I can repro it on game 1 if I win. Oh, dude, I can't even... I almost SD'd. Where is my controller? Actually, let's see. See if this works.
Choose your character. Pass. Versus Bowser. Ready? Go.
Hey! I can wave dash. Not that I'm a Fox player, but it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier to play with my controller. Okay, cool. So the bug shows up this way too. Good. So let's figure out why that's happening. Do I ever get distracted and just want to play? I think very rarely do I get the desire to play Melee while I'm working on this. Sometimes I feel like playing something else. Okay, so this is preparing the step, and then it's a stage step. So I want to see... Four raids have let me here. Nice. That's funny. All raids lead to Fizzi. Maybe. It is fun though to like while testing be able to like press buttons and move around in Melee, because so sometimes when I get the opportunity, like now, I'll take more time to just mess around instead of just ending the Bowser immediately. I play a decent amount of Rocket League. I've been tanking recently. Preparing step 0. Oh, I see why. Interesting. So yeah, I think this season I was Champ 3, but not for very long. I stayed in Champ 2 for a while, but I've been tanking recently. I tanked all the way to back down to Diamond, and I think I'm Champ 1 again. Need to get back to Champ 2. The graphics are pretty much close to final, I think. I mean, might be some tweaks here and there, but it's getting there. Okay, so I know why this is happening. And there's a couple ways I can fix it. Yeah, it's I haven't really ever tanked back down to Diamond in a long time. That was a really bad streak. But it is what it is. It happens. I think this will fix the bug. I haven't decided yet, Blue. I might start people at their unranked MMR. Maybe just scrunch it a bit. Maybe use that as a baseline to seed people. I'm not sure. But I'll probably do like a I'll definitely consider doing a like a placement matches type deal.
Choose your character. Fox. Versus Bowser. Ready? Go!
What happens if Michael plays bananas? I mean, I guess they'll probably time out. Weird. I see the sub notif, but I didn't see it in the chat. Shit. And that was like the old sub notif. That was weird. You subbed to my YouTube. Oh, does that connect to my YouTube? That's crazy. I didn't know it did that. I should probably turn that off somehow. Cool. There's my selector. I fixed it. Woo! See if it crashes if I switch and I was the winner. Yeah, it does. Fox data table. No, I did most of this in C, actually. Yeah, I guess it is my YouTube. I don't know how to fix that at the moment, so I am going to summit, yes. No, you don't need a custom ISO. You also won't need to put the textures in yourself. It'll all be automatic. I mean, I could change the stages relatively easily. Fix bug with selector. Okay, cool. So I fixed that bug. Now back to what we were initially doing, which was making the step indicator work correctly. So I think I can do that in step rep, probably. Prepare current step. And I should be able to just do nothing. Okay. Oh shit. Ah! step player IDX equals data match state local player IDX, and then I think I can just do data turn indicators. I think I can do step player IDX. Did I do the British spelling? I think I did the British spelling. Okay. Active DS and then turn indicator. All right. Let's see if this works. It's prediction time again. All right, so the turn indicator should turn yellow and animate when it's my turn. It should be gray and not moving for the for whoever's turn it isn't. And if it's currently my opponent's turn, their turn indicator should animate, but it should not be yellow. So let's see. How many believers we got? The believers were not right last time. Well, kind of. The believers kind of got screwed last time, to be fair. I suppose that's what you're saying. I'm not offended. Programming's hard. The doubters were correct last time, and the odds, once again, we got a lot of believers, so... Alright, here we go. Okay, so player 1 is first. That's me, and it's yellow, so that's good. Player 2's is not animating. So when I select the stage, this animates and it's gray, and then it switches back to me and it's yellow again. So I think it's working. I should here, let's give the actually let's do something fun. Let's control both sides. So I'm gonna have a tiny thing. But I believe the believers were right. I'm gonna wait on confirming it. So I'm gonna turn off local testing and build. If I cut out, by the way, I'm sorry. Sometimes Visual Studio takes up all my CPU. Okay, so I'm building that, and then I also wanted to do this. Actually, I'll do I have to tweak the matchmaking system a bit, but I can reuse a lot of it for sure. Okay, so this is built now. Okay, so now I'm gonna control both sides. Cool. Why is this so scrunched? I think maybe there's a max size. Okay, cool. So this is the person in control, and you see it's yellow, pointing to their side. So that's good, and then it's gray here, pointing to this side. So pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. And when I select, this is gray now, and then this is yellow, so indicating it's your turn. This person has to strike 2 stages. And now back to this person's turn. And we'll go to Dreamland. Oh yeah, I can commit the prediction now. It did work. Good work, believers. Thank you for believing in me. Has anyone mentioned you're missing the apostrophe? So many people don't write that apostrophe. Yes, I know I'm missing it. Okay, so cool. So we got an L here and a W here. So that's cool. How is the audio between both instances delayed? I'm not sure what you mean. Oh yeah, I mean they're not exactly in sync, but they're pretty close. It's kind of impossible to synchronize these things perfectly. See if I can change the color without it crashing. Nope. I cannot change the color without it crashing. That's crazy. Interestingly, it didn't crash on this side though. That's so strange. No, it's best of 3. This is addressed in the FAQ. Alright, well, I think I've accomplished what I wanted to accomplish tonight. It'll be handled. Why? Cause Kazuya. It'll be handled. When the timer hits 0, it just picks the first available option automatically. I'll show you why that's the order. Right here. This is the order the characters are in the game. So that's why it's in this order. Depends how dumb the suggestion is, Sombrero. If it's a dumb suggestion, then I might be a little tiny bit miffed. If it's a good suggestion, then maybe. I did have a little bit of help for the header UX.
Versus Mario. Ready? Go.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think that's clear enough, Sombrero. I think the W and L help people know what it means. If it was just green and red, I think some people would be confused. Although I was looking at that now, and I think I need to tweak the alignment a little bit. The L looks so much smaller than the W for some weird reason. Yeah, and there's also color blindness. Let's do. Thanks, Lude Celebs, for the support. And it looks like I got 5 gifted from Table Hottie. Thank you. Thanks a lot. It doesn't look that bad here. Like, I think full size it looks kind of okay, but when it was small it didn't look very good. I think the W just takes up so much more space that it looks so much bigger. I might make it a tiny bit smaller. ShareX is very useful, but it has terrible UX. The UX in ShareX is garbage. Oh wow, Uncle Punch got a gift. A gifted sub. Nice. Colleen, to be clear, what that version does is it gives you an effective 16 to 20 ms improvement in theory, which is cool. I just don't think it's that groundbreaking in the sense that it's like it's not gonna make unplayable connections playable, really. I mean, the reasons to not implement it are potential performance, potential abuse, maintainability. It adds a lot of complexity for not that much gain, and then we have to maintain it, and we have to not break it when we're changing other stuff. So it can make manageability a little bit worse. So yeah. Let's make the W a tiny bit smaller now, I guess. Uh, 32. Thank you, Sombrero. Appreciate that. No, I already knew C, though. And also, a lot of assembly was... This was all in assembly before, but... Oh my god. Okay. I'm writing some notes for myself to remember what to do. Melee was not written in assembly. Melee was written in C, but we only have access to assembly. Or rather, we don't even have access to, like... We just have access to the compiled assembly, which is just a list of instructions. It's really... There's nothing. Nothing there. We've just mapped it out throughout the years. Alright, anyway... Oh yeah, I was gonna... import the new W. The smaller W. Okay. See how that looks. Find myself struggling to find people. Lack of matchmaking? What are you talking about? Oh, you mean in PM? Was there a question asked about PM? I might have missed it.
Versus Flux. Ready? Go!
I don't intend to do anything for PM, if that was the question. I'm not going to personally do any work on it, that's for sure. I could answer questions, perhaps, for somebody, but I'm not going to do the work.
Versus Flux. Ready? Go!
I mean, it's definitely possible. Whenever you ask a programmer a question of if something is possible, The answer is basically always yes. It's just a matter of how hard it is. I think this looks a little better. I think I want to move the W up a little. Colleen, if you ask a physicist something, then they might tell you something's impossible. Programmers, though, if you can think of it, it's probably possible to some extent. Shit, I don't want to do that. Fuck. Yeah, I need to move it up. I don't know if 1 pixel's enough. What's up, Meta? Yeah, good progress so far for sure. The game setup scene is like, it's basically fully functional. There's just some slight things I need to do still. I wrote some notes on what's remaining, but that looks good, I think. I think that looks pretty good. Like for example, this is a bug. This is scrunched. It needs to not be scrunched like that. I also need to handle, I think it's Dave's stupid rule. So I got to do that. Other than that, I think it pretty much works. Flipozo, it's just kind of annoying for taxes, so I prefer it going through Stripe, but dude, I love this. This looks really good. The arrows. Ranked is not almost done. The scene to do the best of 3s is almost done. But that does not mean ranked is almost done. I'd like to Roman cancel, but it's a lot of work, and there's higher priorities right now. If it was easy, I'd do it, but it's not easy. So maybe eventually. This background is from tournament mode. I haven't looked at this in full screen yet, so just admiring it in full screen. I have to fix this too. I need to get rid of the black backgrounds probably, because you can't see Game & Watch, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm probably going to use the same background as the CSS. So yeah, there's just a few polished things remaining to finish this scene. And then I'm going to work on other stuff related to ranked. Like matchmaking and like rank editing and maybe the rank leaderboard and that kind of stuff. Also, you know, connection stuff, like making sure connections are good and so on.
Versus Max. Ready? Go!
Not yet, Colleen. I mean, I've loosely thought about it, but I haven't made a decision yet.
Choose your character.
I'm hoping that we don't need to handle many reports. Hopefully there's mostly built-in stuff. So... Wait, why has this not disconnected me? What the hell? Oh, is it because I hit start? What's my Z button? Oh, I guess I found it. Alright. Anyway, I think I'm done for tonight. I did what I wanted to do. And I think I'm just gonna chill for a bit before I go to bed. Just gonna commit my stuff real quick. Make win texture smaller. Here. Yeah, thanks everyone for sticking around. Just tidying things up real quick. That's what I'm doing right now, Roman cancel. I'm pushing everything to GitHub. Everything's pushed. All right. Good night, everybody. Thanks for sticking around. Catch you all later. Peace.